So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's the chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those. And he's let fly! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Valverde brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball is over the line. That's really well cleared. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lunin is there to clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shifted upfield. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness.
Villa really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. Modric. Messi gets into some space.
Look, movement creates more.
He gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Nicely weighted ball. Seedorf kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. What a throw in. That's a decent clearance. And it's Luis Suarez! Just off target. Bastoni cuts it out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. David Villa could try cutting inside here. Cleared without hesitation. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
The attendance
Bale.
for this match was 71,000.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Faced, and the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Nicely aimed pass. Nacho. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. With Rudiger. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Here's a player who has defined a generation, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, into the last quarter of an hour. And he's quick to snatch it back. Terrific header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and that could set him on his way. And the shot! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Modric.
Both sides then
Number
taking this
15,
chance to turn to their benches.
Valverde.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Xabi Alonso.
They have
Number
what they
11,
wanted, the first
Bale.
breakthrough.
Coming on the field.
Kvaratskhelia.
Kroos. Number 16,
Oh,
Eduardo
this looks
Camavinga.
sharp.
Number 21,
Barcelona
Guti.
probably could have killed things
Number
off, but they
18,
should be okay here.
Tchouaméni. Number 7, Vinicius
The most accurate
Junior.
pass.
Substitutions taking
Camavinga.
place. 2 added minutes has
And
been
it's Toni
indicated.
Kroos.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Tries to get it clear. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result
Security
justifies
staff for each
whatever
block.
means.
Please
Just
report
look at
to the
the
staff
players
immediately.
celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Escalator, so
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome
it
to
is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that
Benfica
there is
against
much pride
Barcelona.
around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Fiddles it through. He could be in here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Stoichkov. Musiala.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Musiala! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that has been cleared. Musiala, Adams spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. David Villa, and he's got his cross. A mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella. And here's Suarez. David Villa. Davis.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. And that
There will be
interception
1 minute
was
added time.
most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
And the shot! Olise. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Cafu. Aimed in towards the centre. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Benfica appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi!
The attendance for this
Barcelona
match was
showing a little more urgency now, and to be
71,550.
honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Messi pinches it off him. Musiala looking understandably energised after his goal. And he welcomes it in. Van der Ven gets rid without sophistication. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for the runner. David Villa. Now it's Messi. Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Look at the space here. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to...
And he'll shoot here.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. David Villa. Seedorf gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's come loose. He's had it taken off him. David Villa.
There
He
will
can
be
run
one
onto
more
that.
added time.
Brilliantly cut out. Barcelona could have here their final chance. And a header! Oh, fine stop from the kick. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty...
If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Keep on reaching. I ain't gotta repeat or keep on preaching, but the gig is up and it's time to go. Time to change your life, time to take control. Who knows? Only you know what the future holds. Yeah, we from the same mold, but you own your soul. So this world is yours, no, this world is mine. Cause I stay on my grind. Let me remind you, time waits for no one. Clean up my home and then get my hair done.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Well, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi stood his ground strongly. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus, and he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior, that looks a cracking ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Messi. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, he refuses to take the bait. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Turan.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Well, here's a... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Seedorf gets it away. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this.
He's got the shot away! It's there!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Nedved.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a great ball. Oh, good read. Picked out brilliantly.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Barella. Mbappe. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any...
And now the hit!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
No way through there. And it's Fernando Torres. Barella. Messi. Oh, super. And the shot! Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cantona. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's a sharp little ball here. Great ball if he can get there. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in.
Best love, then you know that I'm with it. I've been down with the groove and the rhythm. From a sea where I go and make a living. Looking at you different. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. Yeah. Cause you my lady, I will holler. God, tell me how you feeling. Cause lately we've been dealing with the realest emotions. Yeah. Struggle been real, the bubble revealed. Yeah. We could have prevailed, can never be stale. Yeah. I wrote you a letter, you checking your mail. Yeah. They loving the kids, they loving the tell. Yeah. Keep it alive, they want us to. Yeah. Since the younger, they just want me to fail. Yeah. Story of a young man, trying to keep love alive in the midst of the madness. How it happened. Let's get down. I don't wanna waste your time. Woke up in the morning, felt the blessings high. Gonna make a move, gotta ride, gotta find. Cause tomorrow isn't promised, though. I gotta go. I know I gotta make the move.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world.
Barcelona
Expectations
against
rising,
Barcelona.
evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're on the... Goes in for the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. he's gone looking for safety. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, and a header! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Saka looking to run onto it. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Kane. Kvaratskhelia. Davis. That is good. Oh, what has happened here? That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
David Villa.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Delivers the ball. Header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Koundé.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Davis. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Luis Suarez. It's anyone's ball now. Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
2 added minutes
Saliba.
has been indicated.
Driving forward. That looks a cracking ball. And the flag has stayed down. And again! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Seedorf spots it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. Zaire Emery. And it's Davis. Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, really well played.
He's onside. Kane. And he welcomes it in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Oh, and he's through the middle. Davis. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the ball's a tries a shot! Cleared away.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's been cut out, well played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's certainly onside here. There will be a throw-in. Tonali. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a nicely measured pass. He's found a way through. He's got tall. It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. And after all of that, Jim, what do you think?
Cities to the sea, throw me the keys. I want the sun kiss overhead, high speed, mindset, cold ice on my wrist.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernando Torres, playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Modric. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's heaved it away. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And Torres! Goal! Barcelona! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that was very necessary.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter.
Chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Del Piero. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Torres! They've scored!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back underway.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Now that's well seen too. Hwang Hee-chan. Can he finish? It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and
Up he goes! And he's there to clear it. That's a sharp pass. He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that was vital. Out of play for a throw. Davis does really well to win the ball there. Beckenbauer. Good spot, he's seen. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Guardiola plays it short. And that has been cleared. Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Messi. And here's Del Piero.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, smashing header! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi.
We have got changes
Number
here from
18,
both sides, in fact.
Fernando Torres. Number 11,
Nicely
Neymar.
intercepted.
Number 22, Varane.
Interesting ball.
Number
Now there's a fine ball.
Adams.
Cantona!
Number 21, Jamal. Number 4, Darwin
Musiala.
Núñez. Number
And
9,
here's Suarez.
Suarez. Number 42,
Davis.
Musiala.
Nunez has it in a
Number
wide
24,
position.
Ruben Diaz. Substitutions taking place. 4
We are
added minutes
into
has been
stoppage
indicated.
time. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Cantona! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only...
And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen,
Hello,
the more
everybody,
this game
and
went
this is
on,
a quick
the draw
reminder
was...
to
I push up on this funk and give me miracles. Making known how we left it right is something we control. All right. All night long we rock to the
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
Hello,
minds
everybody,
of
and
the
welcome to
footballing folk
today's
in this
match.
part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And if you did just... Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And here's Cantona. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa. That is good alertness. That's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kimmich. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Great hit! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
there's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bastoni is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rodrigo. Big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
David Villa. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Rodrigo on a strong run down the right. Into the box. Buffon is there to take. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he get it through? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive. back in business. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the left it goes. David Villa. Very nicely done. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Cantona! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
The attendance for this match was
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, right place, right time.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Decent hit! Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Luis Suarez. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cantona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! And he's there to make the block. Adams tries to clear.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Driving forward. There will be 4 extra minutes. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Messi. Solid. And that will be it. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans.